So let's talk about Vipassana meditation. It originates in Hinduism and is a very unique and beautiful form of meditation. It is simply when we focus our consciousness, our awareness into either sensation, movement, breath, etc., but associated with our own body and its functions. In this way, we are able to step out of our mental state and start stepping into the state of being the observer. When we become the observer, this in itself is an incredibly powerful state to access, because it means that we would be able to almost detach our consciousness from our experiences and understand them from a higher state, even as we are having them. It's a very powerful process, a very powerful form of meditation, and some of the ways that we are going to look at it would include, for starters, breath, and then we will focus on sensation. So with the use of Vipassana as a breathing meditation, the focus is placed usually on the nostrils and the area around and in the nose. So we begin by focusing on the sensation of air as it enters our nostrils and the sensation and temperature of the air as it leaves our nostrils. The breathing is in and out of the nose, and this is probably one of the most basic forms of Vipassana meditation. It is an incredibly challenging thing to do, although it is so simple, because after a while our thoughts, of course, can become disruptive and try to pull us away from the mindfulness of this experience. When that is the case, simply bring yourself back and refocus into the experience of breathing. When you're comfortable with Vipassana as the breath here around the nose, you can drop deeper into your body and start to focus on the movement of lungs and or belly as a supporting process for our breathing. And by focusing simply on the expansion and the contraction that takes place in our chest or in our belly as we breathe, has the same effect as focusing in on breathing at the point of the nostrils. The other ways in which Vipassana can be practiced is essentially to bring it to sensation in the body in a greater sense. So we can move, for example, to different points of the body, and in this session I'm going to recommend that you focus on your different chakras. So crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. And you do them in sequence, first bringing your awareness to the area that is your crown, and with your eyes closed, in your relaxed mental state, focus your awareness onto that area. We notice if anything changes, and if it does, we just simply observe. We notice arising and passing away of sensation. It has the same effect as focusing on breath, because with Vipassana we are focused or aware of the arising of something and then its dissipation. This is reminiscent of the state or the impermanence of the physical reality. And so it has the effect of teaching us about the rise and fall of things, as well as, of course, teaching us detachment and also to be the observer. An extraordinary form of meditation. It's easy to do, and I hope that you will practice it.